One of the most comedic and memorable scenes from around the turn of the century in Sioux Falls took place on January 6, 1906, when the world heavyweight champion of boxing came to Sioux Falls and found himself pleading, crying, somber, smiling, and then singing all within about a 24-hour period. At this time, South Dakota required a person to be a resident in the state for only 6 months before they could file for a divorce, which led many well-off citizens from the East Coast high society to take up residence at one of Sioux Falls' fancy hotels for half a year before filing divorce paperwork at the local county courthouse. One such individual seeking a quickie divorce was Julia May Gifford, an actress from New York and the wife of heavyweight boxing champion and international celebrity Bob Fitzsimmons. Julia May took up residence at the world-class Cataract Hotel at 9th and Phillips right here in Sioux Falls, and she began her 6-month wait to become the official citizen of South Dakota so she could get the divorce. In the meantime, Bob discovered where she was and caught the first train he could to town. In a public display of affection, Bob spent the better part of the first day in town seeking an audience with his wife and openly weeping in the streets when it was declared by her attorney that she did not wish to speak with him or to reconcile their differences. The next day, Bob straightened himself up, approached the situation with dignity and pride, and began negotiations with his wife and her attorney in a private parlor of the hotel. Now, Bob Fitzsimmons must have been a world-class charmer as well as a heavyweight boxer, because by the end of the second day, the couple had resolved their differences, mended their relationship, and were seen smiling and hugging all about town. Now, reports vary after this, whether it was out of commemoration of the day or just for recreation. Bob would later on that day be found in the blacksmith shop, entertaining a crowd of about 300 with stories and demonstrating his skills as a blacksmith, making horseshoes. As the crowd pressed in closer and closer to watch, the floor of the blacksmith shop suddenly gave out, and over a dozen people, including the heavyweight champion of the world, Bob Fitzsimmons, plummeted into the basement of the blacksmith shop. Bob received just a small cut on his cheek, and no one else was injured except for a young man who received a burn on his arm. After getting the boy patched up, Bob and his wife held an impromptu benefit concert and exhibition at the hotel ballroom and donated $250 to the young man for his medical treatment. The couple would go back east and eventually create and star in a comedic play surrounding this would-be divorce entitled A Fight for Love, which was received with varying degrees of reviews. Bob and Julia May Fitzsimmons would remain married until 1915, when Julia suddenly passed away at the age of 33. If you enjoyed this story, we offer up tales from Sioux Falls history just like this one on a daily basis at the Sioux Falls Fun Page. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Sioux Falls Fun Page or on our website at SiouxFallsFunPage.com. We'll see you tomorrow with more fun. Be sure to check us out.